The Stanley Hotel is one of America's most haunted hotels, nestled near the Rocky Mountains. Guests report eerie piano music, phantom laughter, and cold chills. It's the place where Stephen King got the idea for The Shining. Many have captured strange lights in photographs. Visitors often feel watched in empty hallways. The hotel staff confirms unexplained footsteps and whispers. Room 27 is reportedly the most active. Even skeptics admit to feeling a sense of energy here. The Stanley remains a real-life ghost story come true, where the past never sleeps. Known as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania, the Hoia Baciu forest is filled with mystery and paranormal energy. The trees twist in unnatural shapes, and strange lights float between them. Visitors claim to see UFOs and shadow figures. Some report nausea or time loss inside. No plants grow in the center clearing. Paranormal experts believe the forest could be a portal to another dimension. Locals refuse to enter after dark. This eerie woodland remains one of Europe's most haunted forests, where every shadow hides a secret. The Winchester Mystery House was built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the rifle heir. She believed she was haunted by the ghosts of gun victims. The mansion has doors to nowhere and staircases that lead into ceilings. Sarah built non-stop for 38 years. Visitors report hearing voices and footsteps. Some claim to see her ghost wandering at night. Cold spots appear suddenly in random rooms. Today, it's a famous paranormal attraction and architectural puzzle that defies reason and sanity. The Château de Brissac, France's tallest castle, is home to the ghost of the Green Lady. She was murdered by her husband after an affair centuries ago. Her spirit appears in a green dress, her face missing eyes and a nose. Guests hear moaning through the halls. The castle is breathtaking yet disturbing. Paranormal investigators report cold winds and whispers near the chapel tower. Even locals avoid it at night. It remains one of Europe's most haunted castles, where elegance meets eternal sorrow. The Bangar Fort is India's most haunted location, cursed by a rejected sorcerer. Legend says anyone who stays overnight never returns. The government forbids entry after sunset. Visitors hear music from the ruins and ghostly cries. Locals claim to see shadows moving on the walls. Even animals avoid the area. The ancient temples and markets now stand silent. The curse of Bangar still draws thrill seekers and ghost hunters from across the world, daring them to face the darkness. La Recoleta Cemetery is famous for its haunting beauty and ghostly legends. The most known is David Alano, a caretaker who buried himself in his own tomb. At night, people hear his keys jingling through marble corridors. Shadows flicker between the statues. Tourists feel cold spots as if ghosts walk beside them. Many claim photos show transparent figures. This cemetery's silence hides thousands of untold stories. It's one of South America's creepiest ghost sites, where death feels almost alive. Built on a Native American burial ground, the Myrtles Plantation is haunted by at least 12 spirits. The ghost of Chloe, wearing a green turban, appears in mirrors and photographs. Guests report handprints on their beds and whispers at midnight. Some claim to hear children crying. Paranormal teams record strange electronic voices here. The mansion looks peaceful by day, but becomes terrifying at night. Known as one of the most haunted houses in America, it's a place where history and horror sleep side by side. The RMS Queen Mary once sailed as a luxury ocean liner and now rests as a haunted hotel. Its engine room is a hotspot for ghost activity after a sailor's tragic death there. Guests see shadow figures and hear footsteps in empty halls. Doors slam by themselves. Cold air surrounds visitors without explanation. The ballroom echoes with music from nowhere. Even skeptics admit strange energy on board. The Queen Mary is one of the most haunted ships in history, forever drifting between two worlds. The Yuma prison once held 3,000 criminals in brutal desert heat. Many died behind its stone walls, and some never left. Visitors feel icy chills and hear faint voices calling their names. The dark cells are especially active, with people reporting ghostly touches. Some see shadows of prisoners pacing. Guides tell stories of eerie laughter and screams. Paranormal devices react strongly here. The Yuma prison stands as a relic of haunted Wild West history, where justice and vengeance never rest. Poveglia Island, near Venice, is called the Island of No Return. It once held plague victims and later became an insane asylum. Doctors performed cruel experiments and many died. Locals refused to go near it. Fishermen fear pulling up human bones in their nets. Visitors report screams echoing through the ruins. The entire island is said to be cursed. Even the bravest ghost hunters avoid it. It's one of the darkest haunted places on Earth, a graveyard surrounded by sea and silence. The Whaley House was built on the site of a public hanging ground, making it a magnet for spirits. Visitors smell cigar smoke or perfume when no one's nearby. The ghost of Yankee Jim Robinson haunts the stairway where he died. People hear footsteps and laughter at night. Photos often reveal misty shapes. The Whaley family faced many tragedies here. Paranormal experts call it one of America's most haunted museums. Every room tells a story the living were never meant to hear. Built in 1145, the ancient Ram Inn is infamous for dark rituals and demonic hauntings. It was constructed over pagan burial grounds. Guests report being pushed, scratched, and hearing screams from the attic. The witch's room houses the ghost of a woman burned alive. Visitors often flee before sunrise. Investigators capture orbs and EVPs throughout the building. Its oppressive energy is undeniable. The ancient Ram Inn is one of Britain's scariest haunted sites, where even shadows whisper your name. The Castle of Good Hope is South Africa's oldest building and a haunted fortress. Built in the 1600s, it once held soldiers, prisoners, and executions. Visitors see a tall, ghostly man walking the walls and disappearing. The lady in gray wails through the corridors. Guards refuse to work night shifts. The bell tower rings on its own. Even skeptics admit to seeing shadows. With centuries of pain within its walls, this is South Africa's most haunted landmark, where history cries out in the dark. The Banff Springs Hotel, known as the Castle in the Rockies, is elegant yet terrifying. A ghost bride is seen dancing in the ballroom, flames flickering on her gown. Room 873 was sealed after a family's tragic murder. Guests still see their reflections. The spirit of Sam the bellman helps visitors, then vanishes. People report footsteps and cold winds through empty halls. Despite luxury surroundings, the energy is hauntingly strong. It remains Canada's most famous haunted hotel, where love, tragedy, and spirits intertwine. The Sally House is home to one of America's most terrifying hauntings. Named after a ghostly girl, it's believed she's a demonic entity in disguise. The Pickman family experienced violent attacks and moving objects. Visitors feel watched or scratched by unseen hands. Strange drawings and symbols appear on walls. Paranormal experts say energy surges are off the charts here. Some ghost hunters refuse to return. The Sally House proves not every spirit is friendly. It's a gateway to pure evil that challenges even the bravest souls.